Yo, guys, what's up? Just figured while I'm warming up in the car, jump in here. And something that I was talking to a buddy of mine last week, a good friend of mine, Casey Hoban, we got into the discussion about confidence and how confidence is everything, right? It's a big buzzword that we discuss all the time. People know it. People know the importance of as a performer, as an athlete, as anything that you do, right? Confidence, how you feel about something is huge, right? So, hey, Steve, AJ, what's up, boys? So knowing that, right, knowing that confidence, the importance of what it is, I think the biggest part is the unspoken truth of confidence is something that I always feel like confidence is something that we assume is always something that's internal, right? We always assume that it's something that comes from within and that's it. So what I mean by that is this, is that what I found with confidence, the reality of it, right, is that from any performer's perspective is that confidence isn't just simply a me thing. It's an actual we thing, right? It's not just a me thing, it's a we thing. And what do I mean by that? How can you be confident, right, if there's nobody else providing confidence for you? Coach Carl, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. How can you be confident in anything if there's nobody else there providing you the reassurance, the belief to feel confidence? Right? As a player, as a performer. If there's no one that comes at me, right? As a performer, if no one comes at me and says, hey, you're doing a good job. Good work. Nice hustle. That move was unbelievable, right? If there's nobody to celebrate when I make a play, when I perform, right? Let's say I go score a goal and no one cares. Like, think about that. Like, think about what that would feel like if you went and scored in your performance and scored and nobody would care. And what's up, kid? Like, think about what that would feel like, right? If no one literally cared. What if there was no fans, right? Professional performers, professional athletes. What if there was no fans? Would you feel confidence? What if there was no, hey, can you sign this? Can you sign this for me? Would you feel confidence? And so the list goes on, but I guess the biggest part of what I see is lacking in terms of the education and something that we have to be very mindful of in the art of creating confidence and the responsibility of being a coach that helps, right, to nurture confidence is simply this, and this goes for any one of us, is that the confidence doesn't come just from what I think to myself. The confidence actually comes from the outside world of, well, what do others think about my performance, right? Hey, coach, did I do a good job? Hey, teammates, is this what we're looking to do? Hey, guys, what do you think? Was that a nasty move that I just pulled? Right? Fundamentally, anything that I've ever found when it comes to true confidence comes from an outside source. It comes from somebody else believing in you, somebody else making you feel confident about what you're doing. And I think that's something that we don't talk enough about. And I'd love to hear what you guys think. I don't know if I'm on a bad signal or something like that, but it doesn't seem to be going through here, or people in and out, whatever. But think about that for a second. Think about how you actually achieve confidence. Where does it come from? Where does it come from? Do you feel that confidence is just something you just believe in yourself and you just become confident? Or have you become confident in your life because of the people around you helping you to feel confident? Think about that. Because that's such an important part to the development, right, and to the mindset of any young performer, anyone out there, period, is that if I don't have some kind of source, some kind of energy, some kind of influence, someone making me feel good about it, whether it's my teammates, my coach, my teachers, my parents, my friends, somebody, if I'm not hearing from someone, good job, great work, this is awesome, I love what you're doing, I believe in what you're doing, if I don't get that feedback, then explain to me how I feel confident about anything. I'd love to know. What do you guys think? Like, explain that. Like, I truly want to understand that part of it of, I'm trying to see the other side. I'm trying to see how it's just a me thing and not a we thing. Because I've been mulling it over for a few days to really get this out. And the importance of it is that there's so much of the emphasis of the players have to figure it out for themselves. They just become confident on your own. And that's bullshit. It's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. Every high level performer, any one of the students I've ever dealt with, as they keep going higher and higher, they want to make sure that they have the coach's approval. They want to make sure they have teammates' approval. They want to make sure they have everyone's approval around them of, hey, am I doing a good job or not? Because the moment you don't feel that approval, the moment you don't feel that social connection to anything, right, as a performer, where's your confidence coming from? Just on your own? You're just going to, hey, I'm doing a good job, even though there's no one to share it with, even though there's no one that's making me believe that I'm actually doing something that makes me feel that way. So I think it's such an important part that we don't stress enough about. We're not conscious enough. We don't talk enough about it, because the memes and all that stuff and all these confidence things, it's all good, fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, it all comes from someone on the outside, another source that you're a part of. Coach Carl, totally agree. When I see a player do something unique for them, I make a big deal of it. I can see the energy that gives them. Exactly. Right? Coach Carl does an awesome job with his players. But that's a fundamental reality that I let them know exactly what the change and ability is. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, important, right? That's directing their mind towards understanding what to be more confident in. But that's something, guys. Hey, Rachel, what's up? Think about that. We don't talk about that enough. We push on, just become confident. And listen, I talk about all the time, identifying your strengths. I love that part. That creates instant confidence. You figure that out, right? You feel that. You go play against players that aren't as strong as you, right? You get out there, you move around, you feel better, right? It builds up confidence. There's all kinds of ways that I can go out there and find to build confidence. But at the end of the day, it all stems from what? Being around others. That's where confidence actually comes from, right? Getting people, wow, that's awesome. Hey, I believe in you. Hey, good job. So, is it wrong? Is it right? Would love to hear. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Like, think about it for a second of really the confidence that you have. Where did it come from? Because I know the majority of my confidence of when I think about what inspires me, what gets me going, it's from all the friends and family members and people that I have that make me feel that. My students, seeing them change, it's someone else that's making me feel confident as I keep going through the process, because I see things work. I see they truly enjoy, they feel inspired by the message. Like, that's what keeps building my confidence personally. And every time I look at it, I'm like, man, there's nothing really, it's always associated with people. It's always coming off of somebody else. So just something I wanted to share, something I think that if we put more time into deliberately talking about it, I think it changes the behavior of people that don't breed confidence in others, that do have that responsibility, especially coaches, teachers. We know that. That's a part of the process. But I'll argue this till I'm blue in the face of, when we talk about playing for that feeling is something that anyone who's an influencer has a responsibility to create in those they educate, inspire, all that stuff. There's a responsibility that comes with it. And being a hard ass and breaking confidence or yelling at players and thinking that that's what's going to get them to change and make them feel more confident is silly. It's silly. It takes so much more time than if you just sat and said point blank, here's what we need to talk about, here's the things you're not doing, here's what I need to see you doing. It's just the methods, the research, it all shows and it points completely. Communication, connection wins over everything else of the screaming, the yelling and all that. But confidence, we don't talk enough about this. But this is a fundamental reality that I've found inside of performance that I think we should be talking more about it. It's as simple as that. Love your take on it, guys. Hope this opens your mind to think about that for a second. And yeah, share. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. All right, guys, I'm off to the gym. See ya.